Hi guys, this is Eunice and today is Thursday and we are here to do a herbal knowledge. Today we're going to talk about comfrey. And don't mind the glasses here. I've been like on the computer most of the morning getting some things done. So I figured I'd just keep them on and look at this paper. I got my little notes here as usual and so far. So we're going to talk about how great comfrey is, health benefits and so far. And because we are do have a lot of moms and dads out here and so forth, a lot of kids. So actually the information that I'm giving you today is also going to be a health benefit for the kids and so forth and things like that. Because comfrey is a really great herb, and you can use this herb as a salve, a salve, and you can also make a poultice out of it and so forth for wounds and things like that, which we're going to get into. Okay. Comfrey is really great to treat wounds, ligament sprains. It also helps to grow help regrow cells and so forth. So wounds that don't heal well, comfrey as a salve or a poultice will help that and so forth. It also helps treat um, all kinds of issues inside. So let me get in here and see this here to make sure that I'm giving you everything. Oh, okay. So yeah, it actually helps with pulled muscle, inflammation, and things like that. A lot of joint pain. A lot of elderly people, and not just elderly people, have the joint pain, inflammation, and things like that, and especially wounds that don't heal and so forth. Because the older you are, the slower your bones, broken bones, and all that stuff heal. It takes a longer to heal. So comfrey is going to be really, really great for that and so far. A lot of people do have arthritis. They have joint pain, inflammation, and again, if they have a cut, tear, or anything like that, it's going to heal slow. So this is a great herb to have uh, to um, to help you with the healing of wounds and things like that. It also helps with ligaments and things like that, ligaments, strains, and all that stuff. It works as an ointment. So for this particular point of comfrey health benefit and so forth, it's going to be in like three formulations and so forth. You're going to use it as a salve, you can use it as a poultice, and you can also use it as an ointment. Okay, yeah. So you can use those as an ointment and so forth for any of these issues that I just mentioned and so forth. So it is really, really great. They did decide to not have comfrey in the U.S. or not to sell comfrey in the U.S. For indigestion or the inside and so forth. But comfrey is a great herb and so forth, and you still want to keep it around for all these things that I just mentioned and so forth. And I've been doing a little research on it because we haven't had any use or anyone to come in actually for comfrey in a while. But doing some research and so forth and want to get this information out and so forth, we decided to go ahead and do this here herbal knowledge on comfrey and so forth. So it's really, really great to have this plant-based herbal medicine and so forth for the outer part of the body. I should say the outer part of the body and so forth. And things like that. So let's do a recap of comfrey because again, this here can really, really help your kids, especially ones that are playing sports and things like that. And it is football season and all that. So for adults and all that, I mean, this is a great herb to have at this particular time because we do have football season. We have a lot of strains, pull muscles, inflammation, joint pain, and also too because it's also about this we're in the fall and it's about to be winter and so far, which is going to add to our aches. Okay, so it's going to add to our aches, and this is a great herb to help keep all that stuff down. Because when you're aching, you have all these other issues and so forth. You're pretty much just miserable and so forth. And so this is the reason why we're bringing this here to you. For two reasons, because it helps with the children who are in school now, who has scrapes and pulled muscles, sprains, and all that. Football season, winter season for arthritis, joint pain, inflammation, and all that. So this is the reason why we're bringing this to you today and so forth, so that you can go ahead and get a jump on that. Get some Comfrey sale. Have a Comfrey poultice and so forth. And before I go, I'm going to tell you what that poultice is in case some of you don't know, and also as an ointment as well for those joint pains and things like that. Okay. Comfrey is an herb, it's a plant, and it has ingredients in that plant that helps with these issues. It helps treat wounds, reduce inflammation, help broken bones because comfrey aids in helping cells to regrow and so forth. So it's help grow cells. It also aids in the ligament joint pains, sprains, and let's make sure we get everything. Strains, and all that, fractures. I didn't mention fractures and so forth. And pulled muscle, and definite healed wounds. Help reduce the pain, inflammation, and all that. So it's really, really a great herb to have around and all that to help you to get through this winter, to get through the football season, to get through I guess pretty much winter with the joint pains, inflammation, and all that stuff. So it's good. I mean, it's a herb that you can use year round, but because we do know that we're in the school season, football season, and winter season, and so forth. We know that there is going to be a lot of things going on. Kids playing, falling, scraping themselves, pulled muscles, sprains, and all that. Then you got your football players with ligaments, sprained muscles, pulls, and then you got cuts and so forth that slow healing and all that. And then you have people with arthritis who is suffering joint pain and inflammation. So all this stuff plays a part for Comfrey. Comfrey is going to be that plant, that herbal medicine to help with all of that and so forth. And I think it's a great time because of all the seasons and things that I just mentioned and all that. Even though, like I said, this is a herb that you can use and have around year round, because kids are going to be kids. They're going to pull, cut. They're going to sprain muscle, get cut, wounds, and things like that. So they're going to play and they're going to get hurt. And Comfrey is one of those herbal medicines that can help with the healing of the cuts, the wounds, the sprains, the ligament, the fractures, and all that stuff and so forth. And it's not just for kids, but because I do know how kids rumple and play, I want to definitely mention it's good for them. I also know how football players, can get hurt and things like that and so forth. Another, a way to help them. And of course, as we get older, some of us have arthritis, have joint pains and inflammation. This is another way to help them. So this is Eunice, and this is Shaw Herbal Medicine, and this is Shaw Herbal Knowledge, and so far. And again, before you start any regimen, always seek a herbalist or healthcare provider. I really don't think that you need anyone to, you know, with this particular herb because you're not consuming it, you're just putting it on your skin. But yeah, I always say that because we do have a lot of herbal medicine that are consumable and so forth. And before you start any regimen and so forth, you want to seek a herbalist or healthcare provider. Also, if this message cannot help you, you want to pass it on. It may can help someone else and so forth. And when I'm saying football players, I'm thinking about the young school player, high school football, college football, and things like that. Even the NFL, the adult football, and so forth. This herbal medicine can help with sprains, strains, torn ligaments, and wounds that don't heal, and all that stuff. So, thank you for joining me today and allowing me to get that out because I think it's really, really important to give this information out so it can help someone and so far. Again, if you can't use this information, you can pass it on to someone who might can have this. So hopefully we'll see you next Wednesday or it may be Thursday for our next herbal knowledge. All right, bye.